I'm at the gym and I'm doing some barber rolls, working on my back. And I see that there's a guy next to me. He's doing squats. I finished my second set of my workout. I turn around to the right and I see that this guy is drinking from the bottle of water that I brought to the gym. I looked at him and I was like, what the fuck? Is he drinking my water? The bottle of water was nothing special. It was just a plastic bottle from the supermarket. I look around and I see that my bottle of water is actually on the floor. I grabbed it and drank some water. And I just thought to myself, I should walk up to him and be like, hey bro, you're drinking my water. Just to like be social and make a joke. But I was overthinking a lot. I was like, if I do that, he's gonna think that I'm weird for making the joke. I don't even know him. He doesn't know me, so he's gonna think that I'm awkward and weird for talking to him. Thinking and thinking and thinking, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I grabbed my bottle of water. I walk up to this guy and I was like, excuse me, bro, you're drinking my water. He was like, dude, that's so funny, with a smile on his face. And we started laughing about it, and then we fist bumped and everything, and I went back to my workout. But when I was working out, I was like, holy shit, I'm surprised to see how my anxious brain lied to me, was telling me that he was gonna think that I'm weird, that I was gonna be awkward, I shouldn't make the joke. But I actually had a good moment with this guy. This is how I destroyed and I broke the first belief. I don't talk to strangers because they probably don't want to talk to me. In the sense of, if I talk to someone at the gym or grocery store, they're gonna look at me weird. They're gonna be like, why is he talking to me? But after speaking to strangers as an introvert, I destroyed this belief. Because what I found is that no matter where I am, it can be a grocery store, it can be the gym, it can be a bar, a social club, whatever the case is, I've spoken to everyone anywhere that I go. And what I found is that people actually want to be spoken. People actually want to talk to me. And especially guys, because if we think about it, right? I've seen a lot of videos, I've seen a lot of research that says that men tend to be more lonely than women, right? And especially nowadays, we feel super lonely. That's something that I keep in my mind whenever I go to the gym or in a place where there's a lot of guys, and I try to talk to them and I try to make them smile. It's like they want to be spoken, but they just can't. They're afraid. So if I just extend my hand, right? I just gotta extend my hand to be like, hey, what's up, man? I like your outfit, or I like this, or you look jacked. I just gotta extend my hand and they appreciate it, right? I had moments of guys whenever they look jacked as fuck and serious. Well, what? I just thought about this. It's crazy that when just because they would look serious and jacked, I wouldn't talk to them. I would be like, oh my god, wow, I made so much progress on my social life. Anyway, no matter how jacked, how huge, how fucking muscular this guy looks, I had cases where I walk up to them and I'm like, dude, you look huge as fuck. You look big as fuck. I'm trying to be like you. I just say that like a simple compliment, and they fucking like smile, bro. Like they smile. I don't know how to explain it. They just smile. Like I just know that I made their day, and they start like kind of like blushing, you know. So they appreciate that. So people actually want to be spoken. And I had cases, and I got some videos too, where if someone is using their phone, if someone is with their friends, if someone is you name it, right? My mind tells me, don't talk to them. They are busy on their phone. They are busy on their computer. They are eating. I don't give a fuck. I walk up to them. I approach them, and I see the feedback. They will actually want to talk to me, right? I'm gonna leave this video, and I'm so proud of this video because this was the first time doing this, right? I walk up to people, right, if they are sitting by themselves, and I'm like, hey, do you mind if I sit here? I'm trying to make friends. So I'm gonna leave this video. I'm so proud of this video. Excuse me. Do you mind if I sit here? Oh, again? Like, yeah, this is my fourth time in the city, so I'm trying to make friends. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're a photographer?
Yeah, but it's a hobby. It's a hobby.
Oh, that's your hobby?
Yeah.
Oh, I hear that you have an accent. Where are you from?
Germany.
Oh, Germany. Oh, I see. I'm from Guatemala.
Ah, really?
Yeah, so I speak Spanish, and I've been here for like 7 years. What about you?
My first time here.
Oh, first time here. Oh, so you're just visiting?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was nice to see you.
Yeah, this is
What's your name?
Nora.
Nora.
And yours?
Ah, David.
Yeah,
How do you say nice to meet you in Germany?
nett dich kennenzulernen.
Oh my god, I don't know how to say that. What about thank you? Oh,
Danke.
tanko?
Danke.
Tanko. Alright, have a good one.
I'm so happy to see this video because it was like something that I thought that I was not able to do. So now let's change this belief. People actually want to be spoken. People want to talk to me, right? So when I have this belief, now I act in a different way. I feel and think in a different way. If I talk to people, they will see how nervous I am. I went to a restaurant and there was a pretty girl working here in the front. When I got in, I noticed that she was looking at me as if I was a piece of cake, right? She was like into me, giving me the look and everything. The restaurant is really busy, so she asked me for my phone number and she asked me for me to wait outside. And whenever my table is ready, I'm gonna get a notification on my phone. I got a notification, me and my family went in, we sat down, we ordered our food and everything. But I was just thinking, I was like, I should approach this girl because I know that she was into me. And also, she's pretty, right? So I went to the front, and as I'm walking towards the front, I see that there's like 10 people in the front. And when I saw that, I was like, holy shit, bro. This shit made me more nervous and more anxious. I was like, what if everyone hears that I'm getting rejected? Or what if I say something wrong? Or what if they're like, this guy is a weirdo because he's trying to flirt with the person that is working here, right? I had all of those anxious thoughts. I was really anxious. I reached the front and I called her. Excuse me. And then she was like, yeah, I got a problem. And then she looked at me a little surprised. I got a notification from the restaurant, but I didn't get a notification from you. That's what I said to her. And then she started giggling. I was like, my name is David and I think that you're pretty. I just wanted to give you my phone number. Right? And then we had a small talk. My performance wasn't great. I was stuttering. I was a little nervous. But can you guess what? The next day, I was chilling with my friend. I was in his car. And I hear a notification on my phone. I pull out my phone from my pocket and I saw that it was her. I was like, hey, this is, I don't remember her name, Vanessa from Olive Garden. This is David, right? Vanessa texted me even though my performance wasn't great, even though I was a little nervous when I was talking to her. I've been able to make friends, go on dates, have beautiful experiences with people, even when I had anxiety. The reality is that most people that I talk to, right? Let's say I became close friends to someone, or I started dating a girl. I became a friend with a girl, right? All of those cases, I tend to tell them, yeah, I was a little nervous when I was talking to you. Yeah, I was a little anxious when I was talking to you. They always have said this to me. You were nervous? What? What are you saying? You had social anxiety? What? No, I mean, you were talking to me like a regular way, and I was actually like, oh, this is a cool dude. I don't think that you have social anxiety. I don't think that you're a shy person, right? Why does that happen? And this is something that I learned from this book that basically said that all of his patients said, yeah, I am scared and I get even more anxious. I get even more nervous when I'm talking to people because they can see that I'm nervous, that I'm anxious. But the beautiful reality, man, is that people cannot see that you're nervous. People cannot tell when you're anxious. They can't. The only reason is because, let's say I'm talking to someone. I would always feel like they can see that I'm nervous. But the reality is, think about it. They cannot feel what I'm feeling. And that has, once again, I've been able to make friends, go on dates. That's another belief that I destroyed. People cannot tell when I'm nervous. Another limited belief. If I make a mistake, everyone will remember it and think I'm awkward forever. I am in the car and I'm talking to a girl that I just had sex with. We're talking about our hobbies and what we like to do in our free time. So I told her, yeah, I am doing jiu-jitsu right now, right? In a way of like, yeah, I just started doing jiu-jitsu. That's what I'm doing now. When she heard me saying this, since I am Latino and she's a gringa, she's a white girl, she started laughing at me. She was like, "Oh, you're going to jiu-jitsu right now? Oh my God, don't you think that it's too late?" Right? And she started giggling, she started laughing. And I was like, "Oh, of course I'm not going right now. You get what I mean," I said to her, right? And the whole conversation and the whole night, she was just like laughing at certain things because of my English. And whenever I couldn't say anything, she would help me, right? So let's say I would say, "Oh yeah, the park is far away," right? She would help me. She would say, "Oh, far away," right? So that night, I was like, it helped me to destroy the belief, which is it's totally okay to make mistakes. It's totally okay to stutter. It's totally okay to say the wrong things. And I had cases where, for example, English is my second language, right? So we can say that's kind of like an insecurity. And I said that 80% of my friends, they speak English, right? I've said the wrong sentence, the wrong things so many times, but they still love me, but they still appreciate me, but they still have compassion, and they're like, "Oh yeah, English is his second language, he has an accent, but I love him as a persona," right? I made like 5 friends, right? And same thing, they speak English and they have like this compassion towards me that they don't, of course I might sound funny, of course I might say the wrong thing, and they know that, but it doesn't turn it into awkwardness, right? Imagine you that you're watching this video, your English might be the first language. If you say the wrong thing, if you stutter, it's okay. It's okay. People just see that mistake and they just move on. That's something beautiful that I learned from this girl, and from, thank God, from the amazing friends that I've been able to make. That no matter how bad my English is, no matter how awkward the things that I say are, or my accent, you name it, no matter how bad that is, people have compassion towards me, and people love me. People want to hang out with me. I make them laugh. We have beautiful moments with people, even though I will be awkward most of the time because of my language, because of a language barrier that I have. So that's another belief that I want to destroy. People will not remember you as the awkward guy. They will forget it, and they will have compassion towards you. You will be able to go on dates, make friends, and do whatever you want, regardless of how nervous, how anxious, how awkward you are. So that was the video. If you want me to break other beliefs based on my experience, based on my journey as someone that has social anxiety, as someone that is introverted, and I've been able to have these beautiful experiences with people, leave them in the comments, and I would like to break them down, and I would like to destroy those beliefs based on my own experience. So thank you for watching.